Welcome to Foreborn Art. This is my first sketchbook tour. I purchased this little sketchbook from the Dollar Tree back in 2008 and I completed it in 2022. That's a long time for a little sketchbook. But I originally purchased this sketchbook so that I could practice drawing eyes and nose. Back in 2007, I had started drawing again, and I was looking back at things I did when I was a teenager, and I never really would draw noses. So I needed to practice, and that's what I purchased this little sketchbook for. I started using the micron pen and some colored pencils to do these little illustrations. That's an illustration I did of my husband, and I was just practicing shading in eyes and nose and doing the mouth. I love this little freckled face girl with the eyes. I had stopped and then I put more to come because it took me a while before I picked this sketchbook back up again. Like I said, it was really cheap from the dollar store. Those last two pictures are horrible because I had picked the sketchbook back up and things weren't looking good. I practiced drawing two people in the illustration. That was always a little difficult for me. This is one of my favorite drawings right here. This paper in the sketchbook actually has those flowers in it, and I was highlighting the flowers. Just a few more drawings of women. I like the way her lips and her eyes look. This is a butterfly illustration I did. I actually took and redid that photo. You'll see a picture where I colored it in the end, at the end of this sketchbook tour. This is me being a copycat and copying someone else's work. It didn't look good. I love this picture. Was African with the mask on. And then I started using a dip pen, trying to practice drawing. You can see the blotches all over this. It's just horrible. Practicing again with a dip pen and some alcohol markers. This is another copy of someone else's work. And this is one of my favorite drawings. I did this with the dip pen and I didn't get a big blotch everywhere. Well, maybe one blotch. There's another illustration. Just playing around trying to pull the flowers out of the paper. I'm not really sure if you can see the flowers. This says wait on the Lord. This is from a wonderful little story I read about a girl who didn't know how to read. She was actually dyslexic. Just playing around. I really didn't like this drawing very much. This is a self-portrait of myself. This was my picture of my daughter. She went to a wedding and it actually had a big blotch. When I turned the page, you could see the big blotch, but I covered it up with some correction ink. Drawing my husband and myself with the dip pen. This was a horrible picture and I tried to correct it. So I colored it in. This is one of my favorite drawings right here. I really love the way she turned out. Just playing around. The page just started falling out of this because, like I said, it was from the Dollar Tree and I had it for a very long time. This is a coworker I did when I used to work for the school district. I just thought it was funny. And just playing around with some markers. And this is a surrender. You'll see a better illustration of that at the end. This is a copy from my journal as well as this. I didn't like the way she turned out, so I redid it and I like this one a lot more. We are almost towards the end. Yes, this is the last illustration I did June 4th of 2022. So it took me a really long time to pick up this sketchbook. I know some people, they pick up a sketchbook and they're done in no time, but it takes me a while because I lose interest. But I was happy that I finished it, and this is my very first sketchbook tour, and I hope that you liked it. Bye.